Alright guys, I got my second profile for the night. It's my Decidueye Zoroark deck. This was the first deck that I picked up to play at a more competitive level than what I usually play as. My Rainbow Road deck that I profiled a couple of months ago did get top 4 at our League Cup, so I was pretty happy about that. But then, you know, I started working on Zoroark next. Basically. But I worked on Decidueye Zoroark next. I've had a lot of fun with this deck. This deck is just really fun and it's really, really good as well. It wasn't as prominent as I was hoping it would be. But it's still such a good deck. Given time, it could be better, it could be worse. I don't know. We'll just have to see how the format goes. But we'll get into it. So yeah, the starting lineup for Decidueyes, 2 Dartrix, and 4 Rowlets. Pretty standard there. Then for the Zoroark line, 2 GXs, 1 stand-in Zoroark, and then only 2 Zoras. I'm playing kind of risky on the Zora line. Really, it's just these. The way I'm playing it, and then this is just an if I need it. Like, I'm not trying to go for every match. It's just there if it's needed. So just getting 1 of these set up is ideal. 2 even better. But in this deck, you know, you got to make room for Decidueyes in multiples. You want to have room for your Espeon, maybe a Lele, most likely a Lele. So space is an issue on the bench, so that's why I chose to just do like a 2-3 line in this particular way. So far it's worked out pretty good. Haven't needed this Zoroark yet, but I like it and it will come in handy at some point. I know it will, so it's in here. Then 1 Espeon and 2 Leles to round out the Pokemon lineup. For our supporters, 4 Sycamores, 4 Ins, 2 Mallow. This card's absolutely ridiculous with Zoroark. Just trading for whatever card you need in your deck. And in this deck, the amount of setup you need, it's just phenomenal when it gets going. 2 Guzmas, 2 Guzma, and spoiler alert, 2 Brigettes. Brigitte's just too good right now to just play 1 and risk getting prized, I believe. I've not ran less than 2 in any deck this current season. Unfortunately, I'd like to go down to 1 to make space for some other things, but then again, just the fear of prizing is just too great. So, you know, 2 Brigettes, it works. It's fine. And then, you know, if you draw into that second one, you can just trade it away. So, you know, it's fine. 4 Ultra Ball and 4 rare candies. It's kind of heavy on the rare candy count. I just want to make sure at all times I have the option to get to Decidueye. And, you know, 3 Evosodas. I could really reverse this and go 3 candy, 4 Evosodas. But right now this is fine. The Evosodas are mainly I use for Zoras, into Zoroarks, and then save the rare candies for Decidueye since my line is a 4-2-4. But you know, it's all depending on the situation, and it can be used for Dartrixes to go to Decidueyes or Rowlets into Dartrixes. It's just very versatile, and it's just a great card. 3 Choice Mans, 2 Floatstones, 2 Max Potions. Gosh, Max Potion in this deck. Like, I've been wanting a deck to play Max Potion in, and this is it. I know, you know, Broken Var, Gardevoir plays it now, but I've had Gardevoir since its release, and I just have not played it because I don't want to be I don't like to play the best deck in the format. I like to go against the best deck in the format. I feel that it challenges me to be better if I'm playing an uphill battle, which I tend to do a lot, and you know, that's just how weird I am at this game. 2 rescue stretchers and 2 field blowers. And energy count, I guess, is fairly standard for the deck. 4 DCEs and 2 grass. 2 grass just makes me so nervous, but just I play this deck very risky. There's like high risk, high reward kind of thing. But I feel like the high risk, high reward is not even that high, at least for the reward part. I put myself in more risk territory than more reward, just so I can play the deck with a little bit different lineup than standard builds, because I'm stubborn and like to do that. But it seems to be working out just fine anyway. Just having access to Hollow Hunt, I've yet to attack with Decidueye. Because if you don't know that the way the deck plays, the fact that if you have multiple Decidueyes up, you can basically get your Zoroark to hit any numbers you want, and one hit basically anything. If you are playing it right, spreading damage right, you know, it's a very math heavy deck. Like, I had to math so hard against a Gardevoir deck once. It was just awful. I recounted and recounted the math on the Feather Arrows and Zoroark GX attack. And put in the account for weakness too against the Gardevoir, and it was a headache. I hate doing math, and sometimes this deck is just math the deck, but it's a good deck. It's really fun to play. I don't know what else to say about it. Just, you know, give it a try. I don't post my builds to be, you know, just copied card for card. I post them to be used as guidelines, so that you can, you know, you play what you want in them. Like, I'm not trying to tell you how to play the game. I just want to show you what I play, what I have fun with, what works for me, and all our play styles are different. So, you know, that's just the way the game goes. And but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying to get back in more content. I say that every video. Making videos is just so hard lately. Just finding the time to do videos, like, legit. I now know what people were talking about, but that's just a whole different subject that I don't want to get into. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck profile at least. I hope you found out something new about Decidueye that you didn't know before. Maybe something you want to try out, something you don't want to try out. If it inspired you in any way, then it did its job. But guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video.